explain to you, this person is a sad individual. He really is. Constant, constant, constant lying all the time. All right. So first things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screen. Bear with me. I'm going through some issues with my lungs and going through some issues with allergies at the same time. So anyway, um, we got a friend, not a friend, no, nowhere near a friend, but just a fellow by the name of James Fernando. And James Fernando went out and did something extremely stupid, as in infringing upon our copyrights, posting multiple logos, copyrighted logos on an Instagram page, just violated our copyrights on every level. So anyway, we have an attorney who basically is sending out some information for him to follow the guidelines by. So he claims he's got this letter from our attorney. First things first, let me explain something to you how things work in the real world and not in the imaginary world in which you live in. Before any letter is sent out, we have to get a draft of it first. I've dealt with attorneys on just about every level. And anytime an attorney is working for us, before they can send out anything, they will have us read through a draft first to make sure it's okay on our end before they send it out. Because there could be certain items in that letter that I might want to have presented. There's some things I might want to not have presented in that letter. Now, I received one before from Screen Innovation. And I'm pretty sure that before they sent out that letter, they probably looked it over, probably added a few things in there. So he probably got a rough draft of it before they send it out. Sorry about that. The same thing goes with contracts or any form of document that's being sent from here, there, NDAs, whatever you name. There's always a draft of it first that the person can read through. I do it all the time when it comes to contracts. When I send out contracts, I send a draft of the contract first so the person can read over it. If there's any changes they want to add in that contract, then that's what the draft is for. We haven't received the draft yet. So since I've done this before and I've been in business for quite some time and I know what goes on when documents are sent forth or back or whatever it may be, the fact that we haven't received the draft means that the attorneys are still working on it and they haven't sent you anything yet. So you really have to stop lying on YouTube and to other people, making up fake documents or whatever it is that you do, and wait for the real one to get there and then read through that. Because what is going to be in that real one that you will receive, you can't actually go on YouTube and run your mouth about it. Because in that document, those documents that they have, you can't speak, talk, or even say her name ever again. Or you get sued outright. They'll go out and they'll sue you after that. So, like I said, whatever schemish idea you thought of, that will be passable, much like the demonstrations that you constantly cheat on, much like the test that you never do on your products, constantly cutting corners. No, you did not receive a letter. Only way you would have received a letter unless we present a draft. And I will present the draft, showing everybody this is a letter that was sent to him. But anytime documents are made, contracts, NDAs, any letters from attorneys, all that, there has to be a draft because the person has to look over it first to see if there's a few things in there they want to remove or take out. And then once the draft is done, they officially send the official letter. So you didn't receive anything because we didn't receive a draft yet. All right, then. With that being said, so I can educate you on how the real world actually works, no, we didn't receive any paperwork at all. And you really gotta learn to step into the world of reality with the rest of us so you can understand how things function and how they work. There's no way in the world you received a letter if we didn't get a draft from our attorneys. And in that draft, like I said, I've had contracts through my companies And anytime a contract is drawn up, we always get a draft of the contract so we can decide what we want to add in the contract and what we want to take away before we sign anything. And I had to sign on that document before it's sent out, which means I have to receive a draft of that document, and I have to read through it because there's a few things in there that I still have to talk to the attorney that have to be added in there for you. So no, you didn't receive any letter from any attorney at all whatsoever. When the draft comes through, I will show the draft, and then everyone will see this is what the document looks like. This is what's being sent to you. Until then, stop lying to people. You're constantly lying, man. Lying about getting a letter from our attorney. That's your new lie now. Lying about your screen paints being real when they're actually nothing more than just glitter and some other stuff put together, which we proved nothing but primer. Pretty much, like I said, we made this stuff way back in the day. It's old paint. We don't make it anymore. Lying about your demonstrations, lying about reviews you do on people's products, stuff like that. Just constantly lying. So like I said, this will be a new one we'll be posting to the website. Unbelievable. Like I said, when I saw that, I was like, letter? How do you get a letter? We don't even have a draft yet from the attorney yet. So how do you have a letter? So I really think this individual, like I said, he has groundhog syndrome. People sometimes like that believe that they can do certain things and they can fool the world and no one will pick up on it. They don't understand the reality on how life actually works. It's much like, you ever seen a cat do something really stupid? It'll sit there in the middle of the floor and you'll be yelling at it and it'll just sit there like you can't see it, but it knows it did something stupid. That's pretty much what this person is. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And I've been in business for a long time. I've never seen anything like it. But like I said, when you get that letter, we will show the draft on our end, clearly showing everybody this is what was sent to you. All right? Just take your time, be patient. It'll be there soon. We just have to go over a few things in that document before it is sent off to you. But no, you did not receive it already. All right, people, I got to go. I got to get back to work. I have much to do. Just want to put that out there really quick. Like I said, this is a deceitful human being. Should not be selling products. Should not be handling people's credit card information and addresses. He should not be doing any of that whatsoever. But don't worry about it. All that's going to be laid to rest real quick. And at the bottom of this video, please click. There's a link there. In that link, I'll show you what one actually looks like, because we received one from Screen Innovation when we actually went toe-to-toe with them back in 2015. And we were able to conquer one of their screens. And in that, I'm not going to go into it. We all went into it, but let's put it this way. It ended up with us receiving one of those letters telling us to stay away from their stuff. And it's a pretty threatening, pretty hardcore letter that they sent to us. So there's no way in the world he'd be talking about it, because just the very fact that just talking about that particular letter can get you sued. All right. So I got to go. Thank you all for your time, and God bless.